running. Running. I'm out of breath, gotta keep running, gotta pass the test, gotta run. Got pressure, I'm feeling the heat. My heart is beating so fast, I think I might not just bust. I think I'm gonna break through, I think I'm gonna improve my situation. Right, these girls have me so much stride. Gotta look get good, gotta get my backs understood. Gotta look fresh, yeah, gotta look fresh. Man, get out of this trap, what? Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Travers Ross, born and bred local Coffs Harbouran, and yeah, I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about the opportunities that Coffs has created for me, and I guess I've created for it, which is really cool. So I guess putting myself out there as much as I could, trying new things all the time. I was really lucky to have, surfing always by my side, which has kept me going, kept me pieced out, kept me having friends and all that kind of stuff, because I guess being an artist, you got to go inside and find out what you need to bring out. So there's a lot of self-time there, and having surfing was always really cool. For me, it was like, it was always just a nice time to chill and talk to people and see where they're at, and then I'd usually walk away from the surfing scene and take it with me into some part of my art form. So, I'd go down to the urban places, I'd travel around the world, in different parts of the world, Brazil, America, and the hip-hop cultures within that I got really drawn to. So I had this real urban East Coast surfing vibe that just always just crossed over itself, which was really nice, and it was great to play with, because so many people were so urban or so East Coast. So it was like I had this kind of something that just kept me on a new path. And like I'd turn up to festivals and be watching bands, like G Love and Special Sauce, John Butler, all those kind of cats, Michael Franti, real positive people with real funky, cool music, with and the way they did it was always really, it was new and exciting. So what I tried to do, but I always noticed that the bands like Bliss and Esso and even 360 and people like that, they've all got this really great, inspiring energy on stage, and they just have to stand there with a microphone and the crowd screaming. And it always inspired me, because I being grown up here on this East Coast, the festival vibe was always really cool. And I loved going to Byron Bay and all that kind of stuff. And I'd be there sitting in the audience watching these guys, and I'd be like, I just want to see you dance. I just want to see you add something else to your show, which was so great listening to their music, don't get me wrong. But it was like, pull me up there, I want to dance. Like, give me an opportunity with these bands, with this festive vibe. You go to music festivals, you never see dances. So it was something that I needed to really jump in on. So I always loved to rap and stuff like that, so I created a bit of a band, and we're all dancers in the band. And now, just by crossing those cultures, music and dance is now taking us on a brand new path, We've created a music video, and it's all based here around Coffs Harbour. Coffs Harbour's always supported me, because I always felt I could bring stuff back here. I gave, there were kids that wanted to learn how to dance, so I taught them dance, and it's like that, and that looked after me financially and all that kind of stuff. So it was a really, helping me out and helping Coffs out. So when it came back to the film clip, going around and asking people to get involved in my clip, in our clip, the Motion Poets Art clip, it was quite easy. People wanted to come and hang out and be a part of something, because in Coffs you don't really get music videos, and if you do, not many people really hear about it. So we wanted to try and make something of it, and we had the Coffs City Skydivers involved. We had the local salsa groups. We had the Woolgoolga Temple, the Big Banana, the Jetty. Like, we just tried to really show the best parts of Coffs Harbour, as well as bring our message across, have a bit of fun, and involve the locals.
So much strut. Gotta look get good. Gotta get my packs understood. Gotta look fresh, yeah. Gotta look fresh, man.